Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Advanced Wars by Web replay. Spawn on the north side as the... what color is this? Elo Galaxy, we got etoustar. Spawn on the south side as the black hole Olaf, we got JNZ, which is... This map is incredibly large. I did go ahead and cut off the borders a little bit top and bottom since it's just shores and forests. But overall, this map is large, but with a lot of dead area. This map is quite round, there's a lot of forest inside. I haven't cast this map yet. We do also have a double airport here. Comm towers in the center as well, and comm towers in the corners. So it's just 2 comm towers per player. And the more I look at it, the more and more I realize there's actually a little bit less properties than one would imagine. It's a little bit more sparse on properties than some other maps. There's also going to be a large amount of forest here, which could be easy to push forward a rocket and try and lock down a airport here, like charge 4 and put it right there. 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how this will go. We do now have an Olaf tank here. Push way forward. Eagle has a tank and a recon now the field. Artillery piece also pulled in the field by Olaf. Another tank pushed way forward. Got the recon right here, so able to spot this infantry, no problem. This tank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so is able to protect that infantry unit, or at least are able to retaliate against it. Does got that one unit there. Got now an Eagle artillery piece in the center of the map as well. Tank anti-air. This is a double base map, right? So going to be a lot of use from the airports. Forward airport will of course provide forward spawns, but at least there's a backside airport to get a safe spawn. And we do now have a Olaf battlecopter down south. No, this is trip base. We've got also another base way down here. It's going to be a very long reinforcement. So it's probably just pretty much meant for infantry to travel in the forest up over here. Got a couple Olaf tanks and an anti-air, as well as a artillery piece there. Eagle has tanks in range, but the Olaf tanks are out of vision at the moment. If this infantry unit can't get on top of the mountain, a little bit too far away, you guys take out that unit there. Couple more tanks and an infantry unit. Good strike there. Olaf is behind in income, 17,000 versus 19. Does get a lot of good first strikes here on those tanks. This tank can range this artillery piece there. Be a little bit gamble going through the fog of war. Decides not to go do it. Now this artillery piece will get a first strike onto that tank. Now, sorry, first strike, but a strike. Takes out the tank there with the artillery piece. Both players have now the power, which are both equally not useful. Though Olaf's power, Blizzard, could be used well to blunt the lightning drive of Eagles. And this map is quite large, so the reduced movement speed could be quite detrimental. Tank infantry. Battlecop does go down there. Tank strikes on the tank. Good strike there on the infantry unit. Takes it out. Another tank and anti-air, or infantry anti-air. Olaf nearly has his Winter Fury available. If he gets a lot of good engagements, he should be able to get it. Got artillery piece in range of this tank. Well, in range of 2 tanks. Good strike there on the anti-air. Anti-air takes out anti-air. And there's the Winter Fury. And I believe this tank's at 1% health, so this 2 health infantry units should be able to finish it off. Yes, it does. Great strike there on the tank as well. And here gets a good strike on the artillery piece. Eagle's definitely going to be hurting, though Eagle didn't end the turn with most of his units on, or the rest of his units on top of properties, so you can repair it up, but he's going to lose every single day-to-day income there. He probably won't be able to pop a lightning strike next turn because of this snow effect as well. 15,000 or 50. He had 7,000, now went down to 15. So it did consume quite a bit of fundings there. Only got about 12,000 funds this turn. Pulls back some of those wounded units there. Infantry tank. Recon does go down there. Lightning strike is available. Olaf may be pushing a little too far forward. And Eagle is lacking recon in south spot for the lightning strike. Olaf right now has 70,000 on the field. Goes for medium tank recon infantry. So he has 99,000 on the field with 1,000 base, so he has 100,000. Eagle will start the turn with only 63 with 17,000 in the bank, but the lightning drive is available, or lightning strike. I have a feeling we're going to see it this turn. I think as well, some of these tanks get charged forward and let the reinforcing tanks take out these tanks here. Recon, anti-air, and infantry. This does not get double turns, but you will get 2 more infantry units there. So here comes the lightning strike. Takes out that tank there. Takes out that tank there. Anti-air goes down. Battlecopter goes down. Olaf's getting pretty close to another Winter Fury. Waited for his infantry to get a +10/+10 before I had the power and superpower active before taking that strike. Takes out that infantry unit there. Hits that tank there. This artillery piece is still hidden. And this tank did get a bit of healing there. Olaf now has 58,000, 100,000 down to 58, so he lost about 40,000 funds there. Does get a good vision there. Needed spotting for the artillery piece. Artillery piece can get a good good strike there. Decides to go for the shot there. Probably should have gone for the shot before moving the tank forward. Gets trapped there. Now the artillery piece will go down. Both players are at 60,000 funds in the field. Never mind, Eagle spent his funds now. And Winter Fury is now available. This will blunt. This will even out the playing field once again. And there's the Winter Fury. Tank infantry. Gets a good strike on the battlecopter, knocks it out. Of course, everything's going to be moving nice and slow. Even the recon going to move slow. Good strikes there. Tank. Olaf ends turn of 80,000. Eagle starts turn of 72 with the, of course, the day income. So it's changing back and forth each day. Does get trapped there. These wounded infantry units just being annoying. Tank infantry. And now he gets trapped there. Okay, so that capturing squad, it's still got a handful of despicable neutral property in the field. Both players at 19,000. I see two neutral properties. This one's captured up by Eagle, while this one's neutral, while this one's captured by Olaf, and while this one's neutral. Olaf's medium tank moving around. Anti-air infantry. Artillery, infantry. Medium tank's a great strike there on that regular tank. Lots of good strikes here by Olaf, taking out a good number of these outlying forces. Tank again. Looks like he's just been spamming out tanks. Olaf does end the turn of 117. Eagle starts turn of 85, so Olaf's starting to pull a slight advantage. Battlecopter's getting good strikes there, but they may be in range of this anti-air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So one of these battlecopters will go down next turn. We now have a medium tank followed by Eagle to counter his opponent's medium tank, but it'll take a couple turns just at the front line. Got infantry, tank, and recon. And now we got a neo tank by Eagle as well, so he's trying to bring in some heavier tanks. Granted, Olaf can always whittle down with the winter. Getting a lot of good strikes there. Starting to push pretty far forward. Taking out a lot of the outlying units. This infantry unit's still in the forest, providing some spotting, nothing too significant. But Olaf's going to push forward with a good number of tanks, and now goes for his own neo tank. Excuse me. Good strike there. We do have a medium tank here. It's at 8 health. I just realized something as well. You guys can't see the health of the unit. See now there, 8 health. Whoops. And now I've got the lightning strike. Let's see how well this goes. Got the neo tank and the medium tank ready to push forward as well. Olaf would definitely get his Winter Fury next turn. Neo tank gets a good strike there. Their artillery piece may be able to finish off this medium tank. Recon? Try to get the kill there. Uh, it's definitely relying on luck. Definitely did not roll enough luck. The artillery piece does not decide to finish off. I think the artillery piece could have finished off, or the anti-air. Not sure why the artillery piece just moved right there. Now here comes Wind of Fury. Eagle end of turn of 114. Olaf starts turn with just 70. And Eagle will take massive damage from the Winter. That was not the button I expected to be pressed. This Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.